Did y'all hear about the college that punishes people for being violated? Yeah, that's real. See, Liberty University, the same Christian school that preaches purity and moral code, is being fined $14 million by the Department of Education. Why? Because for years they failed to protect students from what I'll call SVU-type violations. Not only did they cover it up, they even punished survivors. Yeah, you read that right. If someone in college experienced harm, they might be the ones getting expelled because of something called the Liberty Way. That's their moral conduct policy, where purity culture is more important than safety. But fast forward to this week. Now suddenly they know how to pray publicly, they got candlelight vigils, and they're singing hymns and holding space, crying tears of whatever. Why? Because a man named Charlie Kirk is now gone. Yes, the same Charlie Kirk who mocked empathy, dismissed systemic injustice, and called Martin Luther King overrated and a terrible human being. So let me ask this. Where was their energy for your own students, Liberty? Where was the grief for Black lives taken at the hands of the state? Where was the mourning for the survivors you silenced? Now flip it to the NFL. The same league that couldn't handle a peaceful kneel from Colin Kaepernick now are asking us to join them in a moment of reflection. But for who? For a man who demonized Black communities, trans communities, immigrants, and women? But when Cap kneeled quietly, he was blacklisted. Y'all said it's not the right time or place. So what is this now? This ain't justice, it's PR. It's brand protection. It's tribal empathy. Because when George Floyd was taken, y'all said, well, he had stuff in his system. You know, he should have just followed directions. You didn't see him as a father, a son, or a human being. But when a conservative voice who shared your beliefs passes, suddenly America remembers how to grieve. So let me say this. Hitler, Zimmerman, slave owners, etc., they all had families. See, empathy without integrity is just performance. And tribal empathy, well, that's when you only feel compassion for those who look like you, vote like you, or worship like you. That's not morality, it's simply control. But here's the truth. If this country can cry for Charlie Kirk, it better cry for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tyree Nichols, Tamir Rice, and every person Liberty tried to silence.